Hi guys, I'm SodaMan148X, bringing you a top 10 or top 12 things about yours truly, aka me. Alright, let's get this started. I actually wrote these down because I have no idea how to remember stuff. Anyway, number 1, I am really tall. Now, if you guys have watched my vlogs, I haven't really vlogged anyone, but if I get close to them, I actually look down. I'm actually about, I don't know how many centimeters. I'm 6'2", around 6'2", 6'3", and I'm only 16. And I'm supposed to grow really tall, like I won't be able to stand straight up and go through doorways. So yeah, number 2, I am a kinetic learner. Now, what that means is if you want to teach me something, I usually have to do it first. And this is very rare, but usually most of the black belts in martial arts are kinetic learners. Alright, number 3, I can play guitar really well, actually. I'm at that level where it's hard to explain. It's like you have all the necessary skills. Like, I can play anything now. And, I mean, whether I do good or not. Totally, whatever. Alright, number 4, I am 16 and can't drive. I haven't taken my driver's test yet. For those of you who live in America, you know that 16 is the age that you usually get your driver's license. Not for me, though, because my mom likes to procrastinate. Alright, number 5, I used to be a Call of Duty sniper. Yeah, that's kind of shocking, actually. A long time ago, back when Black Ops 2 was about 3 months old, my friend Connor said, hey, my friend, I don't remember the guy's name. Anyway, his name was Cookie Gone Wild, and he wanted to make a Gone Wild sniping clan. So we had Cookie, we had Swerve, we had Monkey, and then me, I was Nerves Gone Wild. I was the coolest name. Like, let's be real, I was the coolest name. Now, I don't know. And then, come around, we leave Gone Wild, and then Ghost comes out. And your good old boy Chappie here, of all the Call of Duties, is the best sniping at Ghost. Literally any Call of Duty does not stand up to my Ghost skills. Except, to put it in perspective, the best clips I ever hit on Ghost was triple collat, and then it was a split quad feed, and then I actually got a 5-on with a knife while being infected. Yeah, it was pretty weird. Anyway, that's something that I don't really want to remember. It's hilarious, though. It's just looking back at good old 14, 13-year-olds, and actually, I'm going to leave a link in the description. The Swerve Gone Wild channel is still up. You can watch the montage. It's really bad. Like, we just look at it and we're just like, come on. I only talk to my friend Connor because we know each other in real life. That's the only clan member I talk to. Alright. Number 6, I am a primary console gamer. That might come as a shock to some of you. Now you might be saying, why aren't any console games on your YouTube? Well, I didn't want to spend the money on a capture card, and I found this awesome program called Bandicam, and I wanted KSP on my channel. So I said, KSP plus Bandicam equals happy. Literally, if KSP wasn't on the only computer exclusive, I would have bought a capture card. I would have moved my Xboxes and stuff, all that in, and I would have just been console gamered out. Like, all the games that I'm good at, except for Kerbal Space Program or whatever, some other games, I'm amazing at console games only. Yeah. Alright. Okay, dokie. Number 7. This isn't my first YouTube channel. Now, this might come as a shock to people. I actually started a channel back in the beginning of July. My audio keeps lagging. It's pissing me off. Anyway, I'm just gonna get rid of this. It's making me angry. There. In the beginning of June, I said, hey Mom, I want to start a YouTube channel. She said, okay. I started Creepy Nerves. Now, the thing about Creepy Nerves was it lasted 1 month. Why? Because it looked like a little idiot who wanted to make a bunch of money off YouTube. I looked back after 1 month and said, this guy is not who I want to be. So I said, well, I'm gonna I'm gonna make another channel, and I think that's one of my most popular videos is a new channel, SodaMan148X. And now I'm SodaMan, and SodaMan feels a lot better that he's not Creepy Nerves. Let's just say that. Creepy Nerves just dominated. Creepy Nerves said he was KSP primary, and then only did Craft the World and all this other stuff. This is a mess. Alright. Number 8. My favorite game, not my top game, my favorite game is any of the Civilization games. Now, I'm really good. I can actually beat most people in Civ 5 and Civ 3. I'm okay at Civ 2. Civ 2 for me, if you don't know Civilization, it's super complicated. I love it. Civilization 2 is a game where it's just too long for me. No pun intended. And I never understood how to get nuclear weapons in that game, and everyone got nuclear weapons. Except for me. Then Civ 3 comes around, boom, 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 and then Civ 5, and just nukes everywhere. It's hilarious. Alright, number 9. My top game of all time. This is the one game that I couldn't live without. It's Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for the GameCube. Why? Because this is the game. This is many reasons. Some of which it's the game I really got into. I can actually almost complete it off of memory. There's only there's very few collectibles that I don't have on my current file that I completed off memory. Like, I would go as far as I'd unlock a new area, take a notepad, write down all the secrets I haven't done, and then go back, next. I took that game so seriously, I could have been MLG. But yeah, the only thing I didn't really like getting in that game was the Bigoron sword, because I felt like it was too overpowered for its liking. Alright, number 10, and then I'm going to answer 2 questions. Basically, the only questions. Alright, number 10. How long have I been playing video games? Well, let's just say I do not remember not knowing how to use a controller well. That's how long I've been playing video games. My brothers had, NES, SNES, N64, GameCube stuff. Literally, it got to the point when I was 3, I could look at a console and I couldn't mix up the controllers at all. And then my brother John, he never had to tell me, like, on the Nintendo controller how there was only, like, 4 directions and then 2 buttons and then starting to select. He never had to tell me, use this button or this button. He's just like, oh, you push A for this, or B for this, or blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay. And, yeah, I mean, I played Halo when I was 3. Obviously, my parents, in terms of that, were not very good. I still play Halo. I love Halo. It's fun. Now I'm going to answer 2 questions. Number 1. Actually, yeah. Is there going to be another live stream? When's the next live stream? Those kinds of questions. So, my live streams are going to be Saturdays from 2 to 4 Pacific Standard Time. I don't know how that's going to work out with my school. And, alright. Last question. This comes from Jacob. I'm also interested in your mods. So basically what kind of mods I use. So I use 3 mods in Kerbal Space Program. First one, I use Kerbal Engineer Redux. Basically, it gives you every kind of information to how heavy your spacecraft is, down to, I think, the millionth place of what degree it's pointing on vertical and horizontal. Like, it gives you so much information. Like, if you guys are familiar with the game, you know how it says, let's say you're 70 meters off the ground, but you're landed, so you're 70 meters off sea level. It tells you how high you are from the exact ground, which is really important for landing and just things like that. My second mod, I think it's called Parachute Safety Indicator, because recently they added parachutes can burn in the atmosphere. This is literally one of the most useful mods I have. So basically, your parachute on the side, the left side of the screen, in the staging is either green, yellow, or red, a little indicator. If it's green, that means you can deploy it, nothing will happen. If it's yellow, it means it might burn, but if you just slow yourself down, it won't burn. And then red means don't deploy it, it's going to break or burn. Yeah. So the third mod, which I still don't know how to use right, is Telemachus. Now, this mod, I don't think anyone really knows what this mod is, but basically is you take a spacecraft, put these two little special antennas on it, and then you need internet for this. You activate Telemachus, it emails you this code. And what you do is, let's say I have a tablet, I email it, or I just open my email, tap the link on my tablet, and basically I can't see the spacecraft, but all that flight information is on my tablet. So essentially, you can set up mission control and have 4 of your friends try to get Jebediah to the moon without actually looking at the map or the outside of the spacecraft. Just first person it all the way. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want me to answer questions in videos specifically, you can leave them. Just comment, message me. I have a Twitter. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Push like if you like this video, push dislike if you dislike this video. I hope I made your day just a little more chappier. I'm SodaMan148X, and I can't decide what kind of outro I want to do.